What's up, dudes? Scorpion K3 here, back again with another episode of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Last time we tried the Onan Streak Challenge, and it hurt quite a bit. So this time, I'm gonna face... No, I'm gonna do beans, because I don't really feel like facing... Yeah, we'll face an old demon of head trauma. Now this run... I really don't have a mental strategy for how to win well, because you just spray out a whole bunch of tears and pray they kill things. There's some convergence points with your tears that you can take advantage of, which are behind you. Well, I'll hold still. That cross point behind you and that breach point in front of you are probably the best places to try and maneuver for enemies to be at, I guess I'll phrase it. I can't really think of anything that would make this run easy. This, as far as my brain is concerned, this run's going to be a challenge. Ouch. Especially if the enemies are getting hit into you somehow. Oh, because our tears have kind of a knockback effect, but whatever. We shall try and catch people in the front pincer. Yeah, we'll call it the front pincer of our attacks and pray that things go well. I don't think an orbital would help us out that much, but I will accept any help. Any help. I think magic mushroom might help. Oh, and an item called Libra would help quite a bit too, but I think Libra is an exclusive item room. And we don't have those, so I don't think we can ever actually obtain Libra. Oh, just rude, game. So you're telling me take care of the first gurgling, kill the second one later. Noted. Now, bosses can only suffer status effects once every 5 seconds. So this gurgling can't get stunned over and over and over again like normal enemies. Ouch. Still a jerk though. Oh, really, game? His creep was still there. Ouch, get off of my butt. Why aren't you dead yet? Oh my goodness, the creep. The creep, man. Can you just... How are you not getting hit there? Game, can we not be rude? Also, your funny game, you gave me a thing that gives me a tears upgrade when I'm literally at the maximum tears possible. I mean, I'll accept the red health as an apology and the soul heart as also an apology, and just generally stop being so freaking mean to me. Lump of coal would go great with this run. That is an item I would love to see, is lump of coal. Because Lump of Coal gives your tears more damage based on how long they exist. And as you can see, these tears exist for a while. Any kind of piercing would be great so that the tears that do connect just keep going. Because right now we have spectral tears but not piercing. Spectral means they go over rocks and stuff, but piercing means they would go through enemies. They would pierce through enemies. Kind of self-explanatory, but I feel like it's polite to explain. And I don't know of any shop. I mean, we don't have the money to justify going into a shop anyways, but you never know. I would also accept a lucky poop, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and God knows I'm begging for some help on this run. Because it's an inherently painful idea. Now, don't get me wrong, it's fairly powerful too, but not in a raw DPS sense. It just, you fire forever, and if you get enemies in the right position, you can really melt through their health, but it's not very good on bosses, because it has just abysmal damage. Now, if we can keep them in one of our pincer points, it makes our chances better, but it's a lot easier to say than to do, especially with the... That was close, especially with the whole enemies tend to move thing. Is there even any item we could pray for? I mean, actually, yes. This item... of course you did that, game. When tears pass through him, he doubles them. So... I think that'll actually really help. As much as my brain wants to be snarky about it, especially with that terrible health loss, but he mimics our movement, so if he's on top of us, it doubles all of our tears. And if he's not on top of us, any tears that happen to pass through him will also get doubled. Ah, that was a champion hiding in the shadows. So I guess the idea behind Trans-Dimensional Baby is the more tears you output, the more damage you're doing, I suppose. So that's what we're going to focus on, is just outputting a crap ton of tears. Hagalaz, game, you're funny. Like, hey, here's a Hagalaz. In a room you can't make use of it on. Is this a waste of 2 bombs? Probably. Yep. It's like I can always sense when I did something stupid immediately after I did that stupid thing. Like, hey, you've blown up both of these bombs. Ooh. I'm curious how effective that will be. Is Bob's brain affected by our damage? Because if not, Bob's rotten head might actually be a savior for us. Let's see. Oh god, that was absolutely horrifying. Bob's rotten head turns into a revolving projectile as well. Game, I thought you couldn't get any ruder, and then you proved me wrong. I thought, you know, hey, cool, throw Bob's rotten head, it goes in a straight line, blah-de-blah-de-blah, life is easier. Nope. The game must insult us further by going, haha, psych, the head moves around the sphere too. I honestly, in all my time playing this game, have never encountered that situation. So, honestly, pardon me for my lack of knowledge. It wasn't a situation I've ever come across. Thanks, Challenge, for giving us weird, new creative ways of things being rude. I wish I could drop Bob's rotten head now because I feel like it's gonna hurt me. I say, as long as I'm out of the way of the mushrooms, I'm just gonna keep firing. It may take longer, but it makes me feel better. Is it going to take forever? Sure. But I'd rather that than die horribly. Sure, let's be done. I don't even know with this boss. Yeah, we're probably going to die here. Because, Christ almighty, this boss gets moved around, ouch, by our tears. And it gets moved around a lot. Please die. Ah, well. Part of me doesn't want to keep the footage because it's only 8.5 minutes according to in-game time. Ouch. But also, have I done head trauma? I think I have. I really don't have it in me to try another head trauma run. Do we switch gears and do a different challenge? Or do we leave it at this? I think I'm going to leave it at this, actually. Yeah, because I don't really want to try that challenge again, and I don't like the idea of doing one challenge, switching it up, and then going to a different one. I want one challenge done in a video, be it successful or not, in this unfortunately painful case. I'm not sure how I'm going to beat that run, quite honestly. It's going to take some thinking and some doing, and I really don't think I want to do it. I have to. I will. I won't let the annoying challenges beat me. We will overcome them. I just got to figure out the trick to them, because they all have kind of their own unique trick. At least in my opinion and experience. I think if we get something like brimstone, because then all those moving tiers around us will be laser beams. And that is awesome. Or something more powerful. Maybe bombs? No, a bunch of tiny bombs sounds terrifying. Unless we get pyromania. I'm brainstorming too much to waste time. I'm just going to go ahead and end the episode here. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.